Welcome to After the Final Bell, a podcast about what happens when an adrenaline-fueled career comes to an end and real life begins. Hosted by UFC striking coach Mike Gonzalez and YouTube bounty hunter Trevor O'Connor.
It's not just about fights anymore. It's about what happens when the gloves come off.
And the real adventure begins.
Join Mike and Trevor as they chat about the highs, the lows, and everything in between. Life after the final bell isn't always easy, but it's always interesting. This is After the Final Bell.
So if they did it at COVID and they did it with ICE,
Yeah.
how come none of them are doing it about the Epstein Files?
Well, we don't talk about those.
Isn't that weird? If
Yeah.
you look at every set of pictures from the Epstein Files, I don't know how Clinton did anything other than stay at Epstein Island. He's in every picture.
You think he stayed there his whole term?
But did something else in Vegas happen that created the distraction for?
Possibly.
You know?
I mean, wouldn't put it past anybody. If you're going to be anybody famous or anybody super rich or anything, seems like you have to be on the list.
But just
You know what I
give me
mean?
one person
Did I think
that you're like, they're definitely not.
they're not on the list?
Yeah. This is why society's f***ed up.
What's up, guys? I'm Mike Gonzalez.
And I am Emanuela.
This is After the Final Bell, podcast about life after an adrenaline-fueled career comes to an end and real life begins.
And real life begins.
I thought you were going to say Bob the Builder or something because
Oh,
you've
no.
been fixing everything.
I was going to say Emmanuel Lewis.
And you said email.
And I went with Emanuela.
Okay. That's fine. Same.
Emmanuel Lewis was a little guy.
I don't think I know who that is.
He was an actor.
Oh,
A little black actor, like short.
short.
Yeah. He was an adult that looked like a child.
So, like, little person. What is the word to say? Little person?
Yeah, but no, he looked like a child.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Look at him.
What's his name?
Syrian.
I don't do that.
I don't know. You don't do anything fun. Emmanuel
Oh,
Lewis. See?
you're not kidding.
I told you.
What was he on? Different Strokes? Webster?
Nope. He was on Webster.
Yeah.
Different Strokes is a different. That was Gary Coleman.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, dang. He was little.
You know what's funny is Jordan Kurtz just sent me a clip the other day of an episode we did.
Yeah.
With a little person.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It was one of the most fun episodes we ever filmed. The little person jumped in a golf cart, tried to run from us.
How was it? Did you chase him?
Oh, dude, I laughed so hard. Yeah. Oh, we chased him all over the place. It was insane. He was drunk.
That ended up being good.
Yeah, he was for sure.
Oh, geez. That's kind of funny.
It was hilarious.
Especially in a golf cart.
Oh God. Yeah, and Kurt, it must have hit his like one of his social feeds.
Yeah.
that clip, and he's like, he's like, what the f? And I was like,
Oh, yeah.
you don't know.
We did everything.
You don't know. We do things.
Yeah.
So what have you been up to? You've been driving. This new gym thing is.
Far. It's far. It's nice though. It's done. They didn't. I don't
They
know.
should get a shuttle
I should.
that would pick up like at
Certain time.
I-25 and I-70.
Yeah, and then just
Right there?
get me over.
If anybody can meet there.
Yeah, and then just
If you're there on time, then it takes you down to the gym and then
brings back.
Yeah.
That's a good idea.
You guys
No,
need
but
a
we've
shuttle.
been busy with the gym. It's done. Except I don't know if we messed up or they messed up, but there wasn't enough mats.
Floor space mats or wall mats?
Both.
Oh.
Both.
Who did the math?
Don't know. I don't. Well, see. So I guess in the gym, when they went in to measure, there was like some office or something that they took out the wall. So I think that
They forgot to calc in that amount.
yeah. So they ordered them, and I think they're supposed to be here tomorrow. No, not tomorrow.
Well, you couldn't tell
Thursday.
in the videos.
No, we put it in so there's like a parting wall,
Uh-huh.
and we put it in the back corner because it looks better.
Oh, you left that little piece of mat
Yeah.
out because you couldn't see it.
Yeah, and it's better for the presentation of
Right.
everybody. But we cut it close. We got done. So they had the seminar Thursday, I think at 5:30. we got done with everything, cleaning everything like 4:15.
Yeah.
It was close.
So you guys had a seminar on Thursday, and then you opened on Saturday.
Yep, grand opening.
And both Thursday and Saturday, there was no mat space available.
No.
It was full.
It was full. There was a lot of people, and there was more people on Saturday for sure.
Was Banks and Corey like? Were they nervous that it wouldn't? And then they saw all the people, because you know how it is. Like,
I could imagine that. I think I would be the one that would be like, man, I hope people come, and I think that's was their feeling. Like, I hope they come. They say they're coming, but the amount of people that showed up, I was like, dang, it didn't even surprise me.
Yeah,
on how many people were actually there, and there were, there's a guy, there was a couple members that had never even trained in their life, but they like Corey. They're like, I'm gonna try it, and they went to class and
signed up. Corey's good people.
Yeah,
they're both good people.
Yeah. So
they both are, really.
It was a good time. It was fun.
And I saw Justin went down.
Yeah, he was there. Neil was there,
which is really nice.
Yeah, which is good. Royval went, but he didn't stay. He wasn't able to stay long, but he showed up. Who else was there? I think that was it.
Sour Patch was there.
Yeah, she was there. Yeah.
Could you make her do some extra cardio this week? Then when she gets done with it, go. That was from Trevor.
That was from Trevor. Yours truly.
Give her 2 1-mores.
2 1-mores.
Yeah. Yeah.
But no, it's done. I'm exhausted.
Dude, when I saw the videos of how many, I was like, holy crap.
Yeah.
Because I remember when I used to do music shows. So I used to produce music shows.
Yeah.
And I would give bands a guarantee. And I wouldn't know for sure.
Yeah.
If people were going to show, but I knew how much it was going to cost me. And so like the hour before, you're like oh boy. And then you open doors. And if the crowd's not like right there when you open doors, you're like, oh no, I'm going broke.
Well, that's how, I didn't know. I don't know if they felt like that, but on Saturday I got there early because one of the fighters has like a business with a food truck. He has like a food, and he had to bail last minute, right? Last minute. I'm at lunch with JJ. It's like 3:00 Friday.
Yeah.
And it's before I go to work, and I get a text from Banks about, hey, do you know anybody that'd be able to cater? And I'm like, on a you're not even talking 12-hour notice, really. So it's like
on a weekend. Usually a food truck on a sunny day.
So I made a phone call to my sister who has a bar or a mobile bar service after the,
behind the bar.
Mm-hmm. And I know that she works with this taco truck or this taco truck that they kind of like pass business along.
Right.
That
they help each other
out. Mm-hmm. And then they'll do events together.
Right.
And I said, hey, I need a favor. Do you know of a food truck for tacos that would be able? He's like, hold on, let me make a phone call. And they ended up being able to do it. They gave us a discount.
Like, you got a discount, and they showed up last minute.
And they showed up last minute.
Were they afraid to get beat up?
No, I don't know. So I was able to lock that down. So I showed up at the gym on Saturday at 9. So because they were gonna,
you wanted to make sure that
everything got set up right for them. So I get there at 9. We start. This is an hour before the hour before class because they had
10 o'clock class, 11 o'clock
the open mat, and then the part of the food and stuff. So I get there and everything's good, and it's like 9:45, and there's like 7 people there. I'm like, uh-oh. And like probably like 3 minutes before 10, everybody came. I was like, oh, this is gonna be all right.
That's the worst feeling, dude. There's so many times that happened to me, and I'm like, oh God, what am I gonna do? What am I gonna do?
Yeah.
And you got a bar that's sitting there expecting a crowd to serve alcohol to, so they've staffed up for a whole show. You're like,
there's more staff than people at that time.
And everyone's just kind of looking at you and looking at the door and looking at you. And then right beforehand, boom.
Okay.
And then you're like, oh God.
I feel like that's when you're like,
I could still pay the
take a big old deep breath because you're like, oh, I was holding my breath for the last 20 minutes.
Yeah.
So yeah. And I guess yesterday was good because they had their first like actual
scheduled
class, and the morning classes that they did were full. And then I guess the evening was full too. So
the location is good.
Location.
If you live south of Denver,
if you live in the Springs,
Castle Rock.
Castle Rock.
I mean, if you live if you live like DTC Center and South, it's great.
It's great, yeah.
Because
it is great.
everybody that's ever lived down there, if you're not from Colorado, the Denver Tech Center is kind of a line where people that live south of the Denver Tech Center never come north.
No.
And people that live north never go down there.
No.
It's like in The Lion King. Like, see that shadowy area? We never go there.
Never go.
But it's a nice area. It's just so far.
It is
seems
far.
like.
But it was good. We had a good time. Had our first practices there.
You think you could talk him into a shuttle?
I should. Much that I'm driving down
Yeah.
there. Driving way too much.
Yeah, you had to rearrange a lot, I bet. Because we want to record still.
Yeah.
And so you have an extra like hours drive.
The good thing though is now I think we're going to start. It's going to be an hour earlier now, which is good.
Over there?
Yeah, at 11, which is nice because that gets me out of there at noon or 12:30
Yeah, and that's
instead
the
of
best time to
1:30 or
drive.
2. Yeah, so that does help. But other than that, it was good. And then how was your filming or what'd you guys do? You guys?
We went up to Brush and filmed. So Jason guides a lot of bird hunting.
Mm-hmm.
So he does like ducks and geese, but then he also does upland birds like pheasant, those types. But he's had this idea that he wanted to film how he puts out a decoy spread for goose and kind of show how he does it and why he does it the way he does and all this. And it's a lot. It takes like 3 hours to set up.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And so when they hunt, they get up at like 4 a.m.
And start
to set the spread because you get the spread has to be there when the geese come, when they're looking for a place to eat. So we all went up and filmed, and I think it turned out really well. It was like 4-hour shoot.
Dang.
Because we had to slow things down because Jason would stop and talk, and we'd kind of pull back so there wasn't a bunch of commotion behind him, so he could do a part. Then we'd
Come in and-
it was cool. I think it's going to turn out to be a really, really cool video for that side of things, the all out adventure side of things.
Nice.
It's just, we got up at like 6:30. Had to drive all the way to Brush and then film, and then we did go out for sushi after. So that was.
You like sushi?
Oh yeah,
Really?
Mm-hmm. I love it.
That's surprising.
I don't know why I love it so much.
I didn't know that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and if you guys can hear that sound, I don't know if you can hear it. They're replacing or putting in a new fiber optic line.
Oh.
And today they're doing the one that's on my neighbor's side of the fence and behind us because he's on a different cul-de-sac. Mm-hmm. And they're using a trencher and then they're backfilling with like a whacker packer. Mm-hmm. So like every little, it's like,
Yeah.
all day it's been that way.
What are they
I'm
doing?
like,
The whole neighborhood?
Yeah. Oh, dude.
What?
We almost had a serious problem.
Why? What happened?
Well, because Vinny's a protection dog.
Oh.
She has one job. Protect.
Bite somebody?
If someone if they're not supposed to be here,
Yeah.
her job is to protect, and mostly to protect Kay Miller. Like that's
Yeah.
more important than anything. Well, I was in the shower, and Kay Miller was working out in the gym. She had headphones in, and I was in the shower, couldn't hear anything. So apparently, the locate lady, they come out the week before, so they came out, and the lady knocked the door. We didn't answer, so she let herself in the side gate. And about the time she was opening, so our side gate has like a front gate, then there's like a side yard, then there's a gate that goes into our backyard. About the time she was opening the gate to go into the backyard, Kristen didn't know anything, and she walked down with Vinny, and Vinny's trained, she's not going to bark.
Yeah.
She's going to eliminate the threat.
Yes.
She doesn't bark first.
Yeah.
Well, I guess Vinny was acting a little saucy, so Kay Miller was like, "Oh, I'm gonna let Vinny out." So she walked down and went to open the sliding glass door, and she happened to see the lady's orange vest out the little tiny window. And she slammed it closed, and then she went out. She's like,
What are you
"Ma'am,
doing?
what are you doing?" And she's like, "Well, I knocked the door, no one answered, and then I came through the side gate, and I was kind of peeking to see, if there were any dogs, so I could go do the locates." And she's like, "Usually, if you go into the dogs will come and bark, and Kay Miller was like, this dog doesn't bark. This dog waits for you to get into the danger zone, and then
it's a DAC.
Before you know it.
Jeez.
And the lady was like kind of dismissive about like, oh, it's no big deal. It's okay. Everything's fine.
Well, yeah, because she didn't eat you.
And, well, she didn't get it. She really didn't.
Gee.
And so Kay Miller was like, tried to explain it to her, but then she was like wound up. Yeah. So it came, and her New York came out just a little bit. So she was a little bit.
Just a tad bit?
Yeah. Yes. So then I got out of the shower and I come down and she's explaining it to me. And I was like, did she understand? She's like, I don't think so. And so I went out the front door and the vehicle was still out there. So I looked around and our neighbor, their back gate was open. And so I walked back there and I was like, oh, she was back. And I was like, hey, ma'am, can I talk to you for just a minute? Like, no big deal. But I just, I want to let you understand that this isn't just like somebody has a dog. Like this dog is very specifically trained for one purpose.
Yeah.
And that purpose would have been to eat you. Like without thinking about it.
Yeah.
And she was like, and I was like, no. Have you seen like police dogs? Have you seen military dogs? How this is that dog. This dog is trained at a facility. I'm like, if any of you guys just come into the backyard, this dog's not going to make a sound. It's just going to be on you before you even have any idea. And then the only thing that may save your life is if we can get a helicopter landed here in time.
Yeah. Because
otherwise, you're pretty much done.
Jeez.
And she was like, are you serious? And I was like, yeah, that's why, there's a sign on our side gate.
Oh, there's a sign also?
Yes.
Oh, geez.
And so I was like, I need you to do me a favor. If you guys are going to be working in the neighborhood, I don't have a problem with you needing in the backyard to do work. That's perfectly fine. We want you guys to be able to do your work. But you guys have to make sure that you
talk to somebody.
I'm like, we're retired. We're home.
Yeah.
So you need to make sure that you get a hold of us before you go back there. Because it's the only way. If you guys go back there, you're taking your life into your own hands.
Yeah.
So she took my name and number down. And then like 4 hours later, these two Hispanic guys come walking up and they're like, it's okay for the locates? I was like, yeah. And kind of like talking to him about it. And I, they kind of understood, but didn't understood. So I gave Vinny the command to like make noise. And she was like that really like
mean.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And she was inside the door. She wasn't even outside.
Yeah.
And they were like, oh,
yeah.
Okay.
Gee.
Whew. And I said, here's my phone number.
Call me.
Call me. I don't care if it's an hour before. I don't care if it's just call me. And I will make sure that you guys are safe, but do not let anyone from your company go back there. They thought it was just some asshole hoity-toities going, you can't come in my backyard unless I tell you. Because I guess there's a couple people in our neighborhood
that did
that were like, you have to have like a police escort or this to come into the backyard.
What?
You're not allowed on my property. And I'm like, dude, they're putting fiber optic line in. But
people in your area were doing,
dude,
next door.
Look around.
They're the next door.
Look around, dude.
That's next door. They're the ones on next door.
Look around my neighborhood, dude. When you come in here, like they're clocking your license plate. And you've been here twice a week for the last year and a half.
You need a police escort. Relax.
Yeah. They thought we were just those kind of like Karen.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I was like, that's not it at all, dude. Like, I'm good for it. Like, if you guys need work, hey, let me know. If you need something, I probably got it in the garage.
Yeah.
But yeah. So that was as close to like feeling like I was going to throw up that I've been in a long, long time.
That could have been bad.
Well, because Kay Miller would just come down and sling that door open. That's what Vinny does. She goes out and runs the perimeter.
Comes back.
If that lady just opens that gate
at the wrong time. Or if Kay Miller wouldn't have seen the vest, the little orange toast. Yeah. Oh, that would have been nightmare.
Just sent that lady to her doom.
Oops.
And she was an older lady, probably 60,
Oh, gee.
late 50s maybe,
You can't just.
and not physically able, like she
I
couldn't
wouldn't-
have done anything.
I would never go in somebody's. I don't care, dogs or no dogs. If I don't talk to you, I'm not going back there.
Seriously.
You know what I mean? If I don't talk to you, or if there's like a note on the door, hey, you guys got access, but I got to be able to talk to you to see.
Dude, in this climate,
Yeah.
can you imagine creeping? I mean, there are people way more famous than I'll ever think about being. But there are still weirdos out there that would love to know my address so they could either come and say hi or because they hate me
Yeah.
and they would love to come and like cause a problem. I can't even imagine being brave enough to go into someone's back, especially like when you know all about me, you know what is going to happen.
Yeah. Oh man, she's crazy.
We have thermal scopes in this house.
Yeah. Like,
I don't even need to turn a light on.
no.
Just go bad.
People
Yeah.
are wild. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Well,
So anyway, they're all still alive and
everybody's happy.
yeah. Man, okay.
What?
Well, Jesse Jackson died.
The Reverend?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
84 years old.
I didn't know he was alive. I also
You're like, I thought I was shocked about that a while ago.
I also didn't hear about it. I thought, wouldn't that be bigger news?
You'd think. Yeah.
I mean, he's not.
He's like one of the last like direct attachments to Martin Luther King
Yeah. So it's like
because they were like together.
Yeah. It sounds like that's not a
Not
bigger
together,
deal.
together, but like together.
Yeah, they were team, right?
Right.
That would be a bigger deal, don't you think?
Yeah. I think it just happened.
Oh, okay.
But interesting.
Yeah.
Because you think, I don't know about you, but kind of when I think about when Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. was assassinated, in my mind, it was so long ago that there's like Jesse Jackson, in my mind, is like way younger than him.
I mean, it is a long time ago, but it's not that long
Right.
ago. You know
No,
what I mean?
if you actually look back,
Yeah.
you're like, oh, it makes sense that someone connected to him would still
Would
be
still
like,
be alive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But then like in your mind, you're like, oh, that was a long time ago.
Yeah, that was because
Not that long.
When did he get assassinated?
Was that the 60s?
60s? Okay.
I don't know exactly, but
But in that area.
yeah, somewhere in there.
Obviously he was way younger. Or were they about the same
They're
age?
probably the same age.
Really?
Probably
you would think-
similar.
You would think that'd be a bigger deal, man.
But I mean, he wasn't very old when he got assassinated.
Yeah, that's
He
true.
was still a young man.
That is true. It wasn't like in his 60s.
Yeah, he
or
wasn't like
70s.
old. Like,
yeah.
yeah. No. So anyway, I was surprised at that. Man, I don't know if I want to say this.
You might as well.
I know, but
You want to say it right?
all right. This is a thought I've had.
Okay. You want to say it right?
I won't.
I know.
This is a thought I've had, and I actually it was going through my head, and I'd said something to Matthew about it earlier because we were in a Discord call. I don't know why it just struck me as odd now, but you remember when COVID hit?
Yeah.
Everybody in Hollywood was like making videos about protecting your neighbor, stay inside, be safe. You got to do this, you got to do that.
Mm-hmm.
And they're so vocal. They were using their platform to really make awareness happen.
Yeah.
Okay. And then with ICE, all of these Hollywood actors, what are they? They're all out,
Yeah.
F ICE, and they're terrible, and they're killing everything. What? I don't care what you believe. I'm gonna sneeze all over you.
No, please don't.
But they've been like you see them all over the place.
Yeah.
And they're using their platform to
Spread the word.
spread the word,
Yeah.
voice. So if they did it at COVID, and they did it with ICE,
Yeah.
how come none of them are doing it about the Epstein Files?
Well, we don't talk about those.
Isn't that weird? Like they're all about the moral high ground, and it's about you guys standing up, and we're doing. How come? How come now that
That's
the
why-
cancer is their circle?
It's like I seen that. I sent it to you, that video where that guy says everybody's complaining about the Super Bowl halftime. They can't understand. They can't understand the Super Bowl halftime show. And he goes, you know what is in English? The Epstein Files.
Yeah.
How about that?
We can understand that, right? But seriously, I mean, Hollywood always like uses their like they really get up on that soapbox. I need to see them all today. I need to see them all out there calling out their friends.
Yeah, but
they don't, because they all eat off the same buffet.
Exactly. Like you're never going to bite the hand that feeds you, right? And that's maybe
it just shows you how they're truly not trying to be good people.
No.
Standing up and saying F ICE, that's just because that's where the side that feeds them, that's where they're all at.
Yeah, you have to, not have to, but you have, hey, this is where we're going. We're going this way with, but as far as like the Epstein Files, man, I don't know why nobody's, you know what's crazy? Like if you go on X, right, they have pictures and they have there's little like short videos. I don't know what else needs to be shown. Like you don't need to see any explicit.
I've seen it all.
You don't need to see any explicit photos.
No, I don't need to see.
You know what I mean?
No,
some of that stuff you see, it's like, well, that's enough.
No, I don't need to see.
You know what I mean? Like, no, I'm just saying in general.
But we're not stupid. We know what happened there.
Yeah.
Are we all in agreement? Like, we know what happened on that island, right? I'm pretty sure I know what happened. You pretty got it figured out. It's not a matter of now. We're not debating.
No.
We're not debating on whether it happened or didn't happen. We're not, I mean, we all agree it happened. So now it should be anything associated. Like if there's pictures of you on the island,
you're guilty.
Everyone, Hollywood, politicians, should be like that one.
in that area over there, because you're in trouble.
Yeah.
I mean, I know that. You know what? Probably most of anybody that's important to the U.S. is probably on there. I would think.
Just a lot of people,
you know what I mean.
But other countries too.
Yeah,
like what was in it? Prince Andrew.
Yeah, he was on.
Like he was. I mean, he was the peanut butter in a lot of sandwiches.
Yeah.
I mean, so that's the UK. There's Israelis that are, I mean, there's so many people that are connected to it.
I know that it would probably make the world go into chaos if they convicted everybody.
And that's the weird thing. Like
I don't know.
That Pam Bondi came out and was like, listen, if we prosecuted everybody in the Epstein Files, it would collapse our system. In my mind, I'm like,
isn't that a reset though?
Yeah.
I mean, it'd be chaos for a little bit. Yeah. I mean, I don't know.
I'm okay.
But
I'm okay. If it crumbles the system as we're currently operating, are there not smart people that could figure it out?
The sad thing is I don't think that thing's ever gonna. The only thing they're gonna do is they're released, but nobody's gonna do nothing about it.
Right.
You know what I mean? Even though we all know that something not good happened there.
Yeah.
Right? It doesn't matter what it is. It just something not good happened there.
Yeah.
Because you hear all kinds of stories. You're messing around with the kids, or people are sacrificing people. But, you know what I mean?
Whatever it is.
Whatever it is, it's just not.
Now you got the Cardi B stuff where they're doing this, and this.
Yeah.
And she's basically, everyone's saying she flushed her entire career because she's pointing out what all people in the industry are doing. Well, shouldn't they all be? Unless you're doing it?
It's like, what are you afraid? Like, why are you?
If I'm in Hollywood and I'm not doing that shit, I'm making sure everybody, hey, wasn't me. That one right there, him, her, all of them.
Because it's just, some people are just not smart. It's like, you're not including me into any of that shit. So I'm going to be like, hey, that's over there.
Right.
This is what we're doing over here. Over there, we're not. The Epstein Files are wild. I haven't even read it. I just see pictures on X that, I haven't looked at anything other than the short pictures on X people post. And it's just enough for, well, did you see Jordan?
What was that?
What was that?
That was recent, right? Or was that
This weekend?
He did that this weekend.
Yeah, at the Daytona
What
500.
was he doing? I don't understand what. I mean, unless
Something
that's like
probably-
your nephew and you're like trying to irritate him.
I don't know.
But
That didn't look like irritating him.
You know what I mean, though? Like,
Yeah. I don't know.
You'd have to be, like, you would have to be
Like, what is that, dude? Like, that doesn't look good.
weird shit.
You're weird.
Yeah. Quit being fucking weird.
Quit being weird,
I just
disgusting.
don't like.
think there's
I'm at the point now where, like the Me Too movement, where if you're not with us, you're part of it. You're against it. Well, all right. Let me hear you.
Yeah.
Let me hear you. Right? All those people on the Me Too movement were like, listen, if you don't support this and stopping that from happening, then you're part of the problem. All right. Well, I need all those same people now to go.
Yeah,
Hey,
where you at?
where are you?
Because
They all know. They all know who it is. They all know who is and who isn't. They know who to invite to the party and who not to invite.
Yeah, and everybody that was there knows something about something. Mm-hmm. But everybody's afraid.
Right. Well, it's the same like with the Diddy stuff.
Yeah.
Everyone was like, man, I don't know what was happening over there. I didn't go.
Lie.
Everybody knew.
Yeah.
Everybody knew. Everybody knew. And that's where a bunch of people like they said a bunch of people like left the United States for a while and let shit cool down. It comes remember Danny Masterson?
Yeah.
He was from That 70s Show. Mm-hmm. He got convicted of crimes against women.
Yep.
Well, Ashton Kutcher and Mila Kunis both wrote letters to the prosecution speaking about how great his character was and blah, 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 blah. Now, you want to give people the benefit of the doubt and say maybe that guy was really good at keeping the boxes in different areas and he only showed them the good side of it.
Yeah.
But dude, we can't be closer to each other than they were on the same show for a long time, hung out in the same circle all the time. If you were doing stuff, we've been connected to each other for so I would know. I'd be like,
you would know something's even if you didn't know.
If I didn't know exactly, I'd be like,
you're
there's something weird going on.
Yeah.
Right? Like if I was doing, you would be like, you'd be able to.
Yeah. I would.
So you're telling me
you don't pay attention?
that they're that connected to each other but they still are like.
Yeah.
And then of course they try to backpedal off of it. But you wrote a character letter to a judge about a guy that was on trial for crimes against women. Mm-hmm. Did you not stop to go? Like if you're Ashton Kutcher and Mila Kunis, you're married, you're on a show with him,
everybody's
like
hanging out.
Everything was in that. At some point, don't you go, hey babe, maybe we shouldn't.
I would.
Maybe we just don't write maybe we just
get out of here.
just back.
And
or you come out and go, listen, I never experienced him doing anything like this, but if he did, he deserves to be prosecuted. If he didn't, he should,
be free.
Right.
And what's crazy about Ashton Kutcher is that he was so big on the whole human trafficking thing. But then you write a character with letters
for
somebody that's crimes against women.
Yeah.
And it's just, I don't think we're never going to get to the bottom of the Epstein Files.
It's done.
Right?
I
guess we're at the bottom. I don't think they're not releasing everything that we know.
But I don't know why. Dude, if they can tell us there's aliens, we can accept just about anything.
I always look at it as a distraction. What do they want to distract us from?
But is it always a distraction? Not every, and that's the thing. Like here's where I start to have issue. Everything that happens can't, like 100% of everything cannot be a conspiracy or a distraction. Like some things
has to be something
just happen.
Yeah.
Like they're saying like our entire existence is constructed by an orchestrated group of people who completely control everything that happens. Some things just happen.
Well, that was a big process for it to happen.
You mean the Epstein Files?
Yeah.
Oh no, that was a
Like, I
bunch
don't
of
even
powerful
know-
people
How
covering
did
their
this-
own tracks,
How
and
did
we all
this
get
guy
that.
even get connected to that many people?
You know, you get dirt on one.
You know what I mean?
And you network your way into finding out that these people are deviant and they like to do weird shit. And you're like, oh,
so do you think they're ever going to prosecute one person? Like, are you, like to say like, okay, see, we took care of, that was the main thing. We took care of, who's going to be like the sacrificial lamb?
Right. Well, and that's the thing. Like, the Republicans are like, they don't want to know who's in the Epstein files. They just want to prosecute. They just want to go after Trump. Okay.
That's their excuse though.
Okay. But I mean, okay.
Yeah.
But then like the liberals are like, why aren't they screaming the same? Like, why are they focusing on Trump?
Mm-hmm.
Trump should be included in the focus.
I think everybody should be equally included.
But are you willing? It's like they're willing to forgive all of these people if they could just get that one guy. And in my mind, I'm like, get that guy and all of them.
Get everybody.
Like, there's no.
Because I know that aren't they trying to get the Clintons to be in contempt or something? Because they're not.
Because they're not. They won't cooperate.
To me, that looks okay. Guilty.
Well, I mean, Bill Clinton's in every picture.
He had somebody in his office. He had.
Well, I mean, he's in if
Yeah.
you look at every set of pictures from the Epstein files, I don't know how Clinton did anything other than stay at Epstein Island. He's in every picture.
You think he stayed there his whole term? They built like a green screen with the White House with the Oval Office.
Like, how is he in every goddamn picture?
He is in every picture.
I mean, come on. I just saw that Hillary Clinton. I saw a funny quote because she came out and said that she does not recollect ever having met Jeffrey Epstein, but that bitch remembers everything that wronged her, and she's like the first one to come out and be like, he on January 7th, 1987, he did this and they did this. But I don't recall having ever met Jeffrey Epstein. Where the fuck was your husband for like 10 years, lady?
Why do you think so? That girl that's connected to him, I don't know, were they girlfriend, boyfriend? That Maxwell or whatever her name was. Like,
they were partners and business partners, I think.
I wonder how come she hasn't like bargained something.
Well, and there was something not too long ago where she was saying basically that if given total immunity, she would testify. But then a couple weeks later, she's invoking her Fifth Amendment right to not incriminate herself.
Do you think the public would be okay with that? Let's say, all right, we take your deal. Like
100%. 100%. Even if she's 100% honest, and just gives it all on all these people in the government, all these people in Hollywood, 100%. And this is going to be unpopular, but here's why. Okay, you give her immunity.
Yeah.
She gives up all of them. All of them. They all get dealt with. But she got immunity, so she's out walking around. How long do you think she's going to be around anyway?
I mean, she can't. That is true. I mean, even if she was, she probably couldn't go anywhere really just because society's kind of just...
And everyone she turned on?
Yeah.
Some of the most powerful people in the entire world? You're telling me she could step out of a prison and live a normal life?
That's very true. Maybe that's why.
I'm all about it. Give her.
Let her go.
Yeah, I mean, she's going to get
toast.
She'll like trip over a park bench and all of a sudden she fell on.
I wish they could get him. I really do. Like,
well, they just have to. They have to at some point. I mean, it's completely ridiculous to ever say that it's not there. No one's involved. We don't know. No, we all know.
Everybody knows. Like,
and that's the thing. At the point where you can no longer pretend it's a conspiracy, or you can no longer just kind of like redirect.
yeah.
When everybody is like, dude,
This is like something that I feel Americans should just come together about in agreement and be like, no, it's going to cause chaos for a little bit,
yeah,
but let's figure this out.
yeah.
And then we get things back to normal.
We've gotten past a lot of shit.
Yeah. You know, it's like, it's not
I was reading through some of the JFK assassination files, and now we find out the government, you know, there was a cop when cops, there was a shot from the grassy knoll. Cops ran over there and they run into another cop who happens to be on the grassy knoll.
Yeah.
And then you get these descriptions from other people. They're saying there was a cop with a long gun over there.
How do you become the sacrificial lamb for that? Like, how does one? Do they just be like,
Who,
this is
Lee
the
Harvey
guy?
Oswald?
Yeah. Like, how do you like? How,
Oh, well, I mean, you don't need that much, especially when you're going to make sure he doesn't make it to trial.
yeah, but how do you convince somebody? How do you convince, like, hey, Trevor, like, this is you now. This is what you're doing. Like, you're gonna be like, no, I'm not. That doesn't sound good.
Well, it doesn't matter, because all they're going to say when you say it's not me, they're going to say he's crazy, he's this, he's that. You don't have to be anything. If you're not going to make it to trial, it doesn't matter. They arrest you, they say it was you, they pin it all on you, and then you get assassinated, and they say, we got the guy though. That was the guy that did it. And now, years and years and years and years and years later, now all this stuff's starting to come out, because back then we didn't have the internet. We didn't have, there wasn't video everywhere of everything. You know, it's harder now, but they still do it.
Yeah.
They still do it. Look at that Charlie Kirk assassination. They're saying this guy did, and then there's like so much evidence that
Doesn't make sense, but
like this guy gets picked up and all of a sudden, like he's put in the quietest gym in the world, or jail in the world. Do you remember before people could commit a crime, get arrested, and then have 60 Minutes come in and interview them? Right?
Yeah.
We've seen it how many times in our life?
A lot.
But now this kid supposedly killed Charlie Kirk, and he's like in the most secure place in the world somehow. How come 60 Minutes isn't in there sitting with him going, hey, dude,
what's going on? Like, why?
Why?
Why ain't Anderson Cooper in there with them? Just
Or the Las Vegas.
that one's
tough.
I don't understand.
Dude, if you just listen to the audio of the shots, I've been around a lot of guns.
Yeah.
That fire rate is not one gun.
What doesn't sound like, I don't even think you have to be around a lot of guns.
And
if you just go watch, and there's a lot of stuff on YouTube about like combat action, right? That I watch, that I know that it's the same exact gun, but it's two different guns shooting at like, you know what I mean? Like
same gun.
Same exact thing. It's just two different. Right. You could tell because it's like, oh, that's offbeat a little bit.
Well, in when they're trying to say he took like the luggage racks up there with bags and bags of guns.
People don't,
Dude, if I'm not going to have 42 guns. I'm going to have 42 magazines that all fit the gun that I shoot.
But at the same time, like, how is nobody aware on how much that stuff actually weighs?
Yeah.
It's not light.
And they talk about it, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, okay, maybe one, like, that might be something heavy that's luggage. But if you're putting luggage racks up there with the amount of guns and ammo and all this stuff, it's not going to be light.
Well, just purely the logistics of it. You have a gun that is yours and you like it and you can shoot it and you know how it works.
Yeah.
Right? Do you have 42 of them?
No.
If you're going to go do something, you're probably going to bring Old Faithful.
Yeah. The one I know.
Do you know how many magazines I could put in a duffel bag?
So they wait, and as far as like, they were all long guns, obviously.
Why the hell does he need that many rifles?
So what were they all taken apart? Because some of those bags look small.
Well, I mean, he had some in this. Yeah, I mean, That's the whole thing, though. Like, I don't know anyone alive going into anything that takes
So,
that much. I mean,
what would be the reason the government did that, though? Like, what is what?
Crazy. It lends into his crazy. He was crazy. He was. Yeah, but I don't give a crap, dude. If you shoot, you don't put magazines in all of your guns and then you shoot it till the magazine and then throw that one and grab another one.
No.
Do you know how fast I can
You
reload?
can, faster than you can grab the new one.
Yeah. And especially if let's say you had a table set up.
Yeah.
And you had so you could have, the right plane to shoot off of. You could just have a stack of mag and you're back in.
And if you put it in range, you don't even got to take your.
No, you stay right here. Dude.
Yeah.
I can release the mag here. Yeah. Boop, put the new mag in.
It's faster.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's. So you think you think it was. You think there was?
It just doesn't make sense.
It doesn't make sense, but I always try to like watch. I haven't watched something on that for a while. I was going down rabbit holes about it for a little bit.
It made me mad, so I had to stop.
And
just because it just didn't make sense.
Like I just don't understand what the meaning behind it all. Like I guess the crazy part, but like.
Well, and if you were trying to get away with something, and you were doing it in Las Vegas, where there's more cameras than anywhere else in the world, are you going to move major amounts of weapons that makes it look very obvious that there's something going on and makes you seem suspect? You don't think that those cameras and the security aren't trained to look for things that are just out of the norm?
Well, they're trained to see stuff that we don't. I mean, for crying out loud, they can tell if somebody's counting cards.
Yeah. So people just walking through, pushing, like they're trained to see things out of the ordinary.
Yeah.
So if I'm planning something like that, am I going to do something that's very obviously going to get me seen?
Probably not.
Yeah. And what's going to get you seen the most? Pushing luggage carts full of heavy
luggage carts, not even just a luggage cart,
but not in like in duffel bags.
Duffel bags, and you're going to some kind of suite that is not cheap. I mean, they say they gave it to him because he had he played whatever. But it doesn't matter. You're gonna have nice luggage. You're gonna have a roller bag. You're not gonna have a duffel bag.
I'm not gonna be sweating pushing duffel bags through.
No.
Because what happens? How does my whole entire caper get foiled? The guy in the security office goes, "That's weird. Go talk to that guy." Mm-hmm. Hey, what's going on? Let's help you with your luggage. Right?
Yeah.
A person could put a collapsible AR in a backpack.
Yeah. Okay.
And 2 suitcases with 20, 30 mags. And I could walk into a hotel like
nothing.
Hi. Why would I not do that?
And according to everybody, he had a bunch of guns still at home.
Yeah.
So he must have been a collector.
He didn't even bring them all.
That shit's weird, man.
Yeah.
I'm
going to go as low key as I can, into a Las Vegas hotel to do something.
And how do you stay as far off the radar? What's crazy is, what was the craziest thing that I thought was, how do I pick that room?
Yeah.
So you're telling me that I can schedule it a week out and be like, hey, I want.
Well, I mean, you can.
You can.
You can say, I've stayed in the suite before. I like it.
But what is that? What are the chances of it? Because there was a big music festival, right?
Yeah.
Like it was a festival.
Sure, it should have been taken. Yeah. Now, did he book it out when?
Maybe, but it's also weird.
It was a good distance. The shots were from a good distance.
Yeah.
And I don't know if you've ever been at distance and tried to shoot things that are moving.
It's very hard.
It's not easy.
It's hard to shoot something
because as soon as you zoom your optic, like this tiniest little move, everything's like
yeah. And imagine that plus somebody moving.
Yeah.
And you could be a really good shooter, but I mean, there's those expert snipers and stuff, but at the same time, nobody's doing rapid fire.
Not like that.
You know what I mean?
I guess if there's that many people, you don't really have to
That's true.
aim too much. But what was it? Did something else in Vegas happen that created the distraction for?
Possibly.
You know?
I mean, I wouldn't put it past anybody.
Yeah, I don't know.
It was a way to, I don't know. And then now you got that one lady's mom missing, which is weird.
Savannah Guthrie's mom. That is the weirdest case ever.
So weird.
It does not make sense.
None of that makes sense. None of it. Zero of that makes sense on.
Yeah. Yeah, there's no part of that where you're like, oh, that tracks.
Yeah.
And they're sending demand emails to TMZ.
Like, why? Like, because you want to,
And they found a glove like a mile from the crime.
But they did say, I got citizens.
What did the citizens say?
Told me that the DNA did not match.
I mean,
I don't know if I believe it or not.
I guarantee you could find a glove within a mile of here right now.
Anywhere. That looks probably like similar to something you even might have.
Yeah, if you
know
just
what I
left,
mean? Like,
if you were really looking, you could leave here and find a glove somewhere.
There's something weird.
There's some weird shit going on.
Yeah.
There. Yeah. And they're trying to say that it's possibly a brother-in-law or
I thought it was a sister or something. I mean, I know
sister's husband.
Yeah.
Or ex-husband or that's a weird, like when this one breaks, it doesn't make
no.
If this is a distraction conspiracy, man, they should have put something a little bit better.
But and that's what I don't understand is like, what is the reason you're distracting? Yeah. What are you guys doing? If that's
is everything a distraction to keep people away from the Epstein Files? Well, let me give you a little insight. Nobody's going to forget about the Epstein Files.
No.
They're not going to go, Savannah Guthrie's mom is missing? Oh, no, that doesn't matter over there. We got to focus on this lady.
The Epstein Files are never going away.
No, it's not happening.
How do you get a hold of those? How does somebody get a hold of those? Or is that something that's released? I know that they're not releasing everything.
No.
Right? They release.
Well, and they're still redacted.
What does that mean?
There's black lines through a
so
lot
you
of
can't read everything.
Yeah.
But nobody can. They're not. I'm sure there are some.
Well,
papers,
I mean,
but
we're just now getting the Kennedy assassination files, and we're not getting all of them. But enough of them to go, oh, probably wasn't that guy.
Yeah. They're not giving you the whole thing. They're just giving you enough to be like, okay, yeah, I thought we're right. They did. The government
right enough.
did.
Yeah. I just don't know. There's no way that they can cover this up. There's no way they can. There's not. There's too much out there that people already know.
Oh,
their little like dog and pony show is
over.
Yeah. And the fact that they even came out and said that they can't prosecute because it would cripple our system. That is a really, really left field. They're like, oh no, this is for the safety and protection of our country. We've got to let these creepos continue to be creepos.
So we don't collapse.
Yeah. Yeah. We can't collapse.
Those people are disgusting.
Are you telling me that there's like a system of government couldn't immediately just become?
Isn't there like a chain of if this happened, this
right?
person
But if they're
takes
all,
over?
even if they're all,
then they'll come knocking on your door. You're the last one. You're on the list.
You're the one not on the list, dude.
It's your turn.
But who am I governing? Well, no one. Everyone else is on the list. All right.
All right, I'm good. We're good. I'll be all right.
You're telling me if we completely, I truly believe in my heart of hearts, if they just walked out today and said, our government is corrupt, at this point, everyone is fired. We're going to find a new leader and try to put this together. Would it be chaos for a while? Yeah. Mm-hmm. But probably no more chaos than we're on the verge of at all times.
Yeah, we're just...
With the divide in our country and like for a long time, you know, it was the Republicans or the conservatives like, we've got the guns, blah, blah, blah. Well, now the liberals are like, you guys are right. We should all have guns. I mean,
Yeah.
now it's edgy on both sides.
Mm-hmm.
We're at the point of collapse with like, there's one event that could happen that civil war. If civil war happens, our government cripples anyway.
So is that what they're waiting for? Well, you guys are crippled. Okay, now we can charge everybody.
Well, then there's no one to charge him because there's no.
There was that one lady in another country that was screaming. Remember, they said she was eliminated because she was out there screaming about how they were doing this and they were doing that. And
oh, yeah. There's all kinds of. I don't know.
Would there. It's almost like somebody asked me, would you be surprised if a certain name was on the files? I said, no, I don't. I believe that any name that is.
You could not shock me.
Yeah.
You could not shock me.
What do you think the people that,
if they were like Joe Rogan's in the files, I'd be like, that sucks, but.
I believe it.
Probably.
Yeah.
I mean, do I believe? No. Like,
I don't believe it.
I'm pretty sure he's one of few people that are like very vocal about distancing himself from weirdos. But yeah, I mean, but if there's a picture, I'd be like, well, I mean, fuck.
That's why I think. I wonder how many.
Who's above it? Who do you think's above it? Who would?
Wait. Above what?
Above being on the list. Like, who would? Is there someone you're like, they're definitely 100% clean?
Well, from the things I've seen, feels like if you're going to be anybody famous or anybody super rich or anything, it seems like you have to be on the list.
Like, just
you know what I
give
mean?
me one person
that I think
that you're like, they're definitely not.
They're not on the list?
Yeah. This is why society's fucked up. Because we're at a point now where you can't just say definitively one, like, I guarantee this person's not.
Yeah, I can't.
Because you just don't know. When like Ellen DeGeneres, probably on the list.
Yeah. I can't think of a name that I would be like, that person's not on it.
Mother Teresa? Oh,
she shouldn't be
she's
on
dead.
it. I don't think she's on it. That's one, I guess.
Yeah. Well, dirt now. Gandhi?
He's probably not on it.
He might be.
You think so?
Maybe got hungry.
I can't.
There's no, and that's why it's truly fucked up, because you can't just go, that person's definitely not. Mm-hmm. If they named anyone in the world, you'd be like, I guess.
How many people do you think turned on Trump since that came out that he's on it? Which you're stupid to think he's not, because
everybody should.
Everybody's friends with everybody in that area anyway.
Well, and that's the thing. Like, the petty that is Trump, if they would just out him completely, I think he in turn would out everybody.
Oh, I have no doubt. No doubt.
He'd be like, I'm going down. Oh, guess what?
Which is the only reason they probably don't.
And that's,
you know what I mean? Like,
yeah, and that's where you have this hard time. You're like, well, the Epstein Files have been in the government's possession through the entire Biden administration. Mm-hmm. You could have barbecued Trump at any point. But you didn't, because why? Because all y'all motherfuckers are in there too.
Well, and there was one little, I think this was in his first term in office, maybe at the during his campaign for this one, but where there was like an interview or something, he's like, I know how they are. I used to give them money.
Yeah.
Because he's donate to their fund or their campaign. Or so it's like, he's telling you right there that he knows.
Oh, he knows.
More than you know? Mm.
Yeah. I just, like, he's the only, like, he is King Petty in that if they took him down, I think he probably has his own Epstein Files.
Mm-hmm.
And he'd be like, got him.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know nothing. But I do know that we forgot to ask people to click that join button today.
Please.
It's $1.99 a month. You can watch every episode filmed live. And like 5 or 10 minutes beforehand we talked. Today we talked to Kay Miller.
Yeah.
And she just got back from the dentist, so half of her face was frozen, and we made fun of that for a a while. And then you get to watch everything recorded live. And then as soon as we're done here, we're going to stick around and allow members to ask a couple questions in the chat. From the book, 3,000 Questions About Us.
Pick some good numbers.
You only get to see those things if you are a member. $1.99 a month. It's cheap.
Click now the join button so you can pick a number.
Because what we're about to do is we're about to kick the public out.
All right. Well, that was a good show.
We're about to kick the public out and then stick around with members and answer some questions.
Yes, please.
Look at that. Harvey's in.
Hey, what's up, Harvey?
Harvey's in. What's up, dude?
Click the join button now to become a member and gain access to all the behind-the-scenes footage.